I told him that, sir, you are the architect of this institute. We understand from seniors that hardly anything that you learn in BTech is used in industry. So you could have made our life simpler, curricula simpler, and so on. So Singh Gupta, he said, young man, if you had graduated 10 years back, come and touch my feet and say, sir, all that I learned in IIT is only I am using in my job. He says, I turn my back to you, jobs you are doing are not worth doing. He says, and I quote him verbatim, I remember what he said. He said, the aim of IIT education is not to train you for a job. It's to train your mind. I don't care what you do in life, but your having been trained in IIT should stand out in every work that you have. That's important. And of course, you are the great disciplinarian. And the part in short was very interesting. When I opened the door of the car, put in the car, I just asked him, sir, how did you find these boys? He turned back and asked me, how do you find them? I looked at the boys, I looked at him, and I said, sir, I think they are as good and as bad as we were in our days. Then he asked me, do they trouble you? I looked at the boys, I said, not at all. He said, then they are not as good, he said. With these words.
Thank you, Professor Singh. I think I will request Dr. Ghosh.
I am honored to be among the eminent panelists. I am not a celebrity, but I am thankful to the Institute for calling me to be in the panel. Now, the main point is whether the engineering graduates coming out of different engineering institutions in India should stick to their profession for which they have been trained, or can they deviate? Now, the point is, when you go for a graduate degree, or rather the baccalaureate degree, it's only a basic training that's given to you. Now, it comes in future for your specialization. Now, I will not go into the proverbial specialization, which means knowing more and more about less and less things, and a perfect specialist knows everything about nothing. But I would normally say that an engineering student, if he goes for financial jobs, is it good, is it bad, or is it just for money, loaves and fishes, or is there anything else in it? Now, two conflicting things. One is your responsibility towards the nation, which has spent a lot of money on you in training you for your engineering degree or for your technological degree. Whether you stick to it, do justice to the education that you have got, or would you like to deviate? At the same time, there is something called freedom of profession. Can we deny everybody having a degree in BTech degree in civil engineering to deviate, take a degree in, for example, in chartered accountancy and turn into a financial person? Probably we cannot. So, but then you have to look into, after he turns into a chartered accountant or he goes into financial, maybe even venture capitalist, is he doing anything good to the society, good to the nation? So long as he continues to do good to the nation, I do not think he is wasting the nation's money. The other point is that sometimes you go not only because you have enough scope in your own field, but you leave that and go for better remunerations or better loaves and fishes as you call it. But sometimes you feel that at a certain point you are probably more suited to another job compared to what you have been doing so far. Can you deny it? Let's take the case of Vinod Dhan, the team that has been done all kinds of developments in India, has now turned into a venture capitalist. I had an opportunity to meet him in California once and asked him, why did you do so? Because we Indians, we feel that you are kind of a father of Pentium or the later developments of Pentium, he said, I went on and on developing one after the other. And at a certain point, I felt that I should help others who would like to develop it. I have done enough. Now, is he doing that? He's now a venture capitalist. He's not in technology at all, but he helps technology through finances. Is he doing good? Is he doing bad? We don't know. In my opinion, you should give some amount of freedom. But at the same time, if all the engineering graduates they start going to financial jobs, who will do the engineering? It's a big question. It's not a very easy question to answer. Freedom of jobs, freedom of profession, conflicting with your background, the amount of money the nation has spent on you, where do you go? But I still feel that India has not come to such a point where each and every graduate would like to just switch jobs because they are getting a little more money. It's not happening. It's not happening. In some cases, when a recession comes in a particular profession, certain people, they switch jobs. It is not out of it's just out of the strategy for survival. So there also you cannot blame the person. I know one of my own classmates was a mechanical engineering student. It is MTech from here, went to New Jersey, and today he has no connection with engineering, but he is just doing financial services. He acquired a few financial degrees in America. Now, is that good? Is that bad? In my opinion, so long as you are able to do justice to your profession, whichever profession it is, and so long as you are able to give something to the nation, I don't think it's bad to switch professions. And I still believe that the core engineering groups or the core technological groups will still continue to be faithful to their professions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Mr. Subramanian.
Good afternoon to all of you. I would like to look at engineering as a process involving a sequence of transformations. Just to elaborate on this, let's look at a natural process, a butterfly. It starts as an egg, becomes a caterpillar, inside the cocoon it grows, then it becomes a butterfly. I'd like to think of engineering as going through 4 phases of transformation. The first phase is the requirement, second phase is design, the third phase is construction, and the fourth phase is the validation. When we want to build a motor, electric motor, I'm an electrical engineer, so you have the requirement, what capacity it should have, what is the voltage, what is the load, normal load fluctuations, what is the ambient in terms of temperature and dust and so on, chemicals. So that's what the starting point is, the customer's requirement. The second phase is design. We use computational tools for calculation, we use modeling through drawings and various other means, simulation and so on. And the third one is construction, and the last one is validation. We as core engineers depend on natural